we've been married. This is our 7th-month anniversary today.
Yes,
Isn't that amazing?
It's great.
And I'm going to treat you like any other guest who just got married. I would say, how's married life for you?
I think it's going pretty good.
Are you enjoying being married to me?
Yes,
Yeah?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I gotta say that was the happiest day of my life. It really was.
Me too.
It really was.
Me too.
Yeah. No, you know, people always ask me if there's anything that she does that's annoying, like around the house, like if she leaves wet towels on the floor, if she's messy. And I gotta tell you, she is considerate and kind and wonderful and neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
All of those things,
Thanks.
really, the most amazing. So what would you say about me?
Thanks a lot.
No pressure.
I would say the same thing.
Really?
Not the neat part. I don't think you're neat, but you're kind and considerate and all those things.
I'm not as neat.
No, you're
right.
not as neat. It's just
No.
not as
No.
important to you.
No, but the only little thing that I had to adjust to was how unbelievably famous you are and how many people love you. And so that was really the only thing for me, being your wife, or especially when we first got together, a lot of people would like to come and tell her, which I don't blame you. I don't blame you guys. If I saw her, I'd tell her the same thing. But we were in Rome in Piazza Navona, and I'd been before, and I was dying to kind of show her this beautiful piazza. And we're walking around, but we got swamped by paparazzi. And she always feels bad for me, which is really sweet. And so she's getting swamped, and I'm standing there kind of alone and not knowing what to do with myself. And this one Australian woman came over to me, and she was very excited, and she said, "Oh, can I please have a picture with you?" And I thought, oh, that's great, and I'm ashamed to admit that I'm kind of excited that she wants her picture taken with me. And Ellen sees me, and she's kind of giving me a wink or something. And we take the picture, and the woman says afterwards, she says, "I don't know who you are, but my friend said you're really famous, so thanks." And yeah, some people kind of want to throw me a bone, and that was also in Italy. There was a whole table full of American tourists who were very, very excited to see you through the whole dinner. And at the very end, the guy says to me, "Love Ballet Law."
We do too. We like it.
And I thought, that was a good show, yeah.
And also, I hear that we're having a baby. Is that true?
I probably should have told you. Yeah, before the tabloids told you. Yeah.
Are we having a baby?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
It's weird to interview her because I know everything about her, so to ask questions is silly. But this is really, you came into my life on the 2nd season of this show. We've been together for 17 years.
And a half.
And so, and a half.
Yeah.
So with this show ending, you know, it's actually, you know, a big thing for both of us, because you've watched me go through everything with this show. But I learned today, which I didn't know, there's a story of watching me the first show on the first season.
Yeah, so, you know, I was an actress, and I was closeted, and Ellen was kind of like the litmus test for young actors in Hollywood, because we just, you know, her success meant so much to us. It kind of meant, can I be authentic and honest and still be able to pay the rent, you know? So I remember watching the first episode of this show, standing the entire time. And I remember, I was alone, I remember saying out loud to the TV, "She did it." And yeah, because, I mean, you could just feel the magic. Oh my gosh, I'm emotional already. That's terrible. No, but you can feel the magic in the show, and I just knew that it was going to be around for as long as you wanted it to be.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that that's how you watch the show. I didn't know you didn't have furniture then, but but I mean, I think what's amazing too is that since we've been together, I mean, many things have changed. I mean, you came out basically by just being with me. That was your outing, like just being with me. Outed you as an actress, but your story about telling your grandmother that you were with me is a beautiful story that I would love you to share with them.
Yeah, well, my grandma meant everything to me. We were actually born on the same day, and she was so special to me. And she was a huge fan of Ellen. She loved the sitcom.
In Australia.
In Australia, yeah. Loved her sitcom, wouldn't miss an episode until the episode where she came out. Now, I know I'm gay at this point, and I love my gran. And the minute that Ellen came out, she refused to watch the show. In fact, if a commercial for her show came on, she would change the channel and say, "That disgusting woman." So that didn't bode well for me. And then I moved to LA and I started my own career. And of course, I got together with Ellen. And I came home to see my family in Australia. And I sat by Gran's chair at her feet. And she said to me, "Are you seeing anyone special?" Now, at this point, my mom was supposed to have told Gran that I was with Ellen. And she knew that we lived together. And I said, "Gran, I'm with Ellen." And she said, "Alan? Who's Alan?" She's Australian.
Tell everybody how old she is at this point.
She's 99 at this point. And I said, "Yeah, I mean, you knew that I lived with Ellen." And she said, "Yes, and all this time I was worried that lesbian was hitting on my granddaughter." Right? So then she literally puts her head in her hands for 20 seconds or 30 seconds, silent. And I thought, that's it. I've killed my grandma. She's just gonna literally fall out. I really thought that I did. And she just looked at me and she goes, "Well, I love you just the same." Yeah.
And that was a beautiful thing for someone at that age to have such strong feelings and then just say, well, if she just thought about it, "I love you just the same."
Yep.
Her mother, Maggie, had been taking care of her, but it got to the point where she couldn't take care of her anymore, so we put her in the best home care that we could provide for her. And she died at 101? 103? Really? She was 103?
Yeah.
She died at 103 with our wedding picture next to her bed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty amazing. Don't you
Are you looking
see
for
that?
that? Yeah, sorry. Well, I didn't know you were that emotional.
Well, I know. It's just, I can't believe it's nearly over.
Yeah, I know.
It's just crazy.
I know.
It's been such a huge part of our lives.